Hey, here are 5 quick tips to get your offer accepted in this hot Sacramento area real estate market. Hey, this is Derek with Jones Realty Group, brokered by XP Realty. I want to shoot you a quick video here, so I'm going to jump right in real quick with 5 tips. Number 1, speed. You can't really wait a couple 3 days to go ahead and be able to view that property. Some of these properties do have offer deadlines where it's, we're going to open it up on Friday and then offers will be due on Monday for review. Some of them, on the other hand, are, first come, first served, offers reviewed as they're received. So if it comes on the market Friday, I've seen it before where it comes on Friday at noon. By Friday at 8 p.m., it's already pending. So you got to have that speed to be able to get out there and view that property as soon as possible. The second one, it's nothing really new, but there's kind of a little twist on this one and the next one. So number 2 is inspection contingency. A lot of times now, we've been trained before to kind of shorten it from the 17 days to, 14 days, 12 days, 10 days. Nowadays, sometimes the inspection contingency itself is being waived. So, as a buyer, you can still do your inspection, but that kind of limits you as far as, hey, I found out XYZ on the inspection report, but I don't think I want to buy this house anymore. I want to cancel. If you move that inspection contingency, your deposit might be at risk at that point. So it's a big risk, but sometimes sellers are looking at offers that are waiving that inspection contingency. And number 3 is similar to that with the appraisal contingency. So, used to be basically you go to buy a house, let's say it's $500,000 home, and you have that appraisal contingency put in place to where it needs to appraise at $500,000. A lot of times now they are waiving that. So if they offer $500,000 but the home appraises for $480,000, that means you as a buyer, you're making up that $20,000 gap. Or sometimes they're putting in a special note to say, hey, I want to offer $500,000 and I'll cover up to $10,000 appraisal gap. So, hey, if it listed at, we go in at $500,000, it appraises at $480,000, you're upfront saying, hey, I'll cover the gap up to $10,000 to maybe see if that seller will drop it to $490,000 to kind of meet me in the middle there. That's another option that they're doing. Number 4, sorry, is closing flexibility. So you gotta be flexible, kind of work with the seller. Sometimes they need that quick close, so hopefully your lender can close in 3 weeks if need be, or sometimes that seller has to move cross state, cross town, wherever, and they need to maybe close in 5 weeks, 6 weeks, so you gotta have that flexibility to work with the seller. And the last one is also on that same flexibility is rent back. So a lot of times the sellers need to close and able to have the funds to buy that new home, but they can't necessarily move out the day of closing. So they may need to stay in the home for, 2 or 3 weeks afterwards. Some buyers, they're letting sellers stay in that home for those 2-3 weeks at no cost to them. So basically that seller gets to stay in that home, move freely, pack up. 2-3 weeks later, then they go ahead and move out and you take occupancy. Now, granted, with all of these, they're really benefits to the seller, and they're all kind of putting the buyer at risk. But these are things buyers are doing nowadays to get their offers accepted. So something to think about and converse with your agent and discuss these things in more detail. If you have any questions, my name is Derek once again. Feel free to reach out, 916-213-4382. Thank you very much.